Hey y'all, if you like this Arrietty look, stay tuned. Howdy, howdy, people. All right, so this is me getting ready for day one, aka Friday of Youmacon. You know, is day one considered Thursday or Friday? I never knew. In any case, first thing I'm gonna do is fill in my brows, which is not the typical thing. Actually, maybe it is, but I'm gonna use a pen. I'm not gonna use like a gel or anything too thick. I want to keep it actually pretty natural because Arrietty is, I don't know if she's a child necessarily, but I believe she's supposed to be like a teenager. So I'm trying to keep it very, very youthful, very reminiscent of Studio Ghibli esque, which kind of got lost on my eye makeup, but otherwise I'd say it got executed, fairly fair. So I am trying out these LYS foundation sticks, lice, whatever. This is not endorsed. This is me just genuinely, or sponsored, I guess would be the word. This is me just genuinely checking them out. I liked them. They were very good coverage and whatnot. So I think I'm going to use them again. I used them the next day too with a different setting powder because they came out a little yellow. It oxidized a little. But I think it was the Airspun setting powder. It always turns out yellow on me. I don't know why. And then this brush, I don't know if it was e.l.f. or provided by LYS in their, like, package. But I like it. I like it a lot. I think it was provided by LYS. I don't need another foundation brush. Then again, maybe it's off. I don't know. Don't ask me stuff. So I put the lighter stick. I bought two. Like a summer shade and a winter shade. So the winter shade being the lighter and the summer being the more yellow. I kind of just put them like wherever the highlights in my face were. That way I didn't have to highlight later to make it too noticeable, I would say. Too clocked that she's wearing a ton of makeup, even though it's very obvious that I am. I don't know. It's a placebo thing, I think. And then I use the darker spots and where I would like contour or just leave no product. And then taking a concealer extremely close to my natural skin tone. Like if I go out, I'll put this concealer on, blend it out, and it blends in perfectly. And I'm just gonna put that on my blemishes that were peeking through and using a concealer brush to do that. Alright, so from here we are going to contour our face. I am using a little cream contour, or liquid stick contour if you want to call it. And this one turns out not muddy, but almost. But I kind of like it because it really does cast a shadow. So I put it underneath my jaw, on the sides of my nose, under the tip of my nose, and then I rounded out my cheekbones. Not exactly how I'd normally do it. Maybe it is. Maybe I just never noticed. But this was purposeful, to make like a little kind of C shape. Just because Arrietty looks like she would have chubby little cheeks. And I'm good in that department. So going from here, putting on some blush. It's just a peachy tone. Nothing real crazy. It doesn't really show up once it's blended out, but it does create the illusion of a natural flush, I'd say. And I'm just using this flat foundation brush, or I guess this contour brush, to blend everything out. Then I go in and I bake where the highlight would be. And then I use a very thin layer to go where the contour would be. If I don't do that, of powder, sorry. If I don't do that, I find that like the contour will turn out patchy because there's foundation that has not been saturated by powder yet. So it'll just like pick it up like crazy. Sorry, I was talking to my boyfriend. He was getting ready for the con too. He was going as Aaron Yeager on this day. And his hair's growing out and it looks quite good, I'm not gonna lie to you. So I was willing. I had to help him with his ponytail. I had my tea, got black tea and espresso in it. We were chugging it. Then I went and used some Anastasia brow wax, or whatever you want to call it. It comes in a little pot. Just to comb my hairs like where they would normally sit. I'll brush the concealer creases out of my eye, and I use that as my primer instead. And I'm just taking these browns and creating a shadow, kind of like a halo eye. I did go a little too dark, and it turned out very, very smoky, and it was not the look I had intended. So if you're gonna do this, start off lighter, not darker, and work your way down. So then I just contour my nose with that eyeshadow, rounding out the tip especially. Going back in on my inner corner, creating that depth. I stamp and then I blend. That's how I like to do it, especially when I'm in a rush, because today I was late. And then I use this little brush to go in and set any creasing that I see in my foundation. Because my eyebrows, underneath my eyes, and my smile lines, they'll always crease if I don't do that. If I don't set them very, very well. Going underneath the eye. With some eyeshadow, nothing crazy. And because I wanted my eyes to appear larger, I did use a darker shade on the outer third. And this is where I got carried away. I Control-Alt-Delete. I don't like it. Control-Z, Control-Z, Control-Z. It was the too much gene. The overkill gene. I thought it would make my eyes look more round, but because I winged it out, it just looked too sultry for a Studio Ghibli character. I mean, I rocked with it, and it was whatever, but it wasn't my first choice, we'll say. And just making sure everything's super soft and blended out. Taking some e.l.f. single pot eyeshadow and just putting that right on the center to finish off that halo in on the inner corner on the bottom. I used some excess powder in this brush to make sure that everything is set, at least. Like along my jaw, I had to go in and kind of set that because I had not done it with my powder puff. So, always suggest that. And then taking a very, very peachy blush, again, going in like that, using it on my nose a little bit. That's what I do in the summer. Instead of contouring, I use blush and contour shades together, and it just makes it a lot more cohesive and really, really pretty in my opinion. And youthful, I guess, in this case is what the vibe was. So, checking that my nose contour is straight. So, I go on my nose, my chin, my cheeks. You can put it on your forehead if you wanted. Then going in with highlight, just kind of putting it at any high point. Cupid's bow, nose, eyes, cheeks. And then taking a brown eyeliner, I am very, very teeny tiny lining my eyes. If you're going to do this, I suggest making it thicker actually in the middle portion of your eye. That way your eyes look a lot more rounded. However, I was running out of time, so I couldn't go back and really edit it. I'm using a lip tint. And on top of that, of course, I decided to put my lip liner stain, which did absolutely nothing. I don't know. I don't use these very often. And then going in with a contour powder. Earlier, I had a little notation saying don't contour your forehead with cream. I have a 5 head, especially on my temples. So I did go in with a little bit of powder just to round that out. So, I mean, it's whatever you prefer. As long as you feel pretty or like, you know, accurate or whatever you're going for. But this is what I suggest. And then putting that on my nose. And my cheeks, of course, and underneath my jaw, which I think I already told you. And then I had this little freckle, like, canister with a sponge, and it has a little stamp on it that you dip into the sponge and then you stamp on your face. It works for cosplays because it's so unnatural. I would not do this on a normal day. This product dries so fast. And I kind of didn't like it at first. So I went in with concealer to kind of tone down some of these like freckles. And keep in mind, I have chronic acne. I'm on Accutane right now. Spots are not my friends, right? So I'm like, get these off, get these off, get these off. But it came out cute. Earlier you saw me putting brown mascara on my lower and upper lashes, and these eyelashes that I put on, they are actually a dark brown. Again, just trying to keep everything kind of natural, kind of soft. Not too, like, I was going to say not too gaudy, but I guess that's not the word for this. Not too mature. or costumey, I suppose, is what I'm saying. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. So I smile, put some more blush on the apples of my cheeks just to make sure that concealer doesn't like create little white halos around my freckles. Put the clip in. You could not see it. And there it is. And I was feeling it. I was feeling good. We had a really good day. I was getting over COVID too, and I had a sinus infection at the time. I still have a sinus infection actually. And so a non-wig cosplay for day one was literally so fun. It was perfect. So I thought it was pretty good. Not entirely accurate, but it was what it was. So if you like this, please follow me on Instagram and or TikTok at Kate_escapism. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you got any questions, I'll answer them. And I hope y'all have a great day. Next week, I'll be posting Youmacon Day 2, so stay tuned for that. Okay, bye!